Hey everyone, this is Kieran from MSK Physio. Today is an exercise about building some external rotation ability into our shoulder. So that's the ability for our arm to be able to go out this way. And we've got some other videos doing a similar type of movement in different positions. So if you're interested in maybe more overhead positions, for example, go check those out. But this exercise is more about, okay, you've just injured your shoulder and maybe you need to start with some basics. This is a nice place to start. So if you want to hear a little bit more about some of the nuances around external rotation, then maybe check out some of our other videos. They're labeled appropriately in the descriptions. But for this one, we're just going to talk a little bit about it as we do it. To start with, you probably just want to use the body weight of your own arm, and then you can add some external weight after. But you're going to lay down on your side. If you can't get your arm into this position to be your own pillow, then give yourself a pillow and just have the arm resting. You could also not have a pillow and just, if your neck's flexible enough, lay like this. Depends on what's comfortable for you. And then what we're going to do is have the arm here to start, and then you're going to try and lift up. And it's not that we're worried about certain muscle activation things going on here. It's that, can I just do that? Can I lift my arm up to here? And how high can I go? Can I go all the way that way? And can I do it with both arms? Are they even? If I've had an injury on one side, do I feel a significant weakness? Can I even lift my arm? And if there's no pain and you can't lift your arm, I'd go see your local therapist or your doctor and just make sure you get things diagnosed appropriately. If pain's more your limiting factor, try and stay away from that pain, particularly if you've had a fresh injury. Fresh injury, things are going to be sore and grumpy in that initial stage, and you're trying not to aggravate that. You don't want to stimulate more pain in the initial stages of healing. Just let things cool down. And if you're not sure about all that, again, go see someone local to get some input. But say you've moved out of that initial stage and you're trying to rehab some of your muscles, this is a nice thing to just start bringing this movement back into your movement toolbox. And you're just going to lift up and down. Don't worry too much about squeezing certain things here and trying to create different pattern activations, because once you start adding weight, that will do the work for you. So you're going to basically lift the way up and then back down, up, back down. And what you'll start to feel is fatigue in the back of the shoulder here, okay? Try to avoid lifting your shoulder blade up like this. Again, it's not a bad thing, it just limits the movement. That's as high as I can go. If I bring my shoulder blade back into a relaxed position, I've got all that extra range, okay? One thing you can do, if you've got like a dumbbell or even a kettlebell, is you can offset the weight. So external rotation is coupled with supination. So that's your forearm doing this movement, your thumb going up into a thumbs up position. So if you have a weight where if I hold it this way, that weight is now heavier over here, and it forces my forearm to do that supination movement. And that means my external rotators are going to kick in to try and help out. So it's a nice way to make this exercise harder. It's maybe not where you'd start. You'd probably just start here. And then as you get better at it, we'll see if I can do it with this 4 kilos. I'm already pretty fatigued. But you're going to hold out here and then come up. So you're still doing up and down, but by adding in that weight being further away from your hand, like I said, you have to supinate against it, and it's going to create more effort back in here to help out, okay? So a really nice place to start building awareness back into here, and when you're ready, you can progress into one of our overhead exercises here, which is a bit harder, and then we've got some other things like our Cuban rotations, which are even harder. If you like this video, then please hit like below. Otherwise, to check out more of our content in the future, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking our logo over here. And to check out our latest video, click up here.